Hello there and welcome back to my channel. I'm the Shimmer, and if you clicked on this video, I either chose a sufficiently interesting looking thumbnail or you want to learn about venting methods, reducing stress, and in combination with that, focusing on problem solving. As I do not wish to be guilty of wasting your time, let's dive right in. When we face any kind of problem in life, it leads to stress. Well, I guess you didn't really need me to tell you that, but my point is, while everybody knows that, people don't always realize how this stress can accumulate and, after a while, cause serious complications. That is because many forms of stress accumulate so slowly that you're always adjusting to the current level of stress quickly, and before you know it, it feels normal, natural. We get accustomed to thoughts of despair, exhaustion, lack of sleep, and happiness. After a while, we don't even realize anymore that it doesn't have to be this way. In fact, stress can cause many medical issues with your body and mind, like obesity, anorexia, depression, anxiety, cardiovascular issues, and many, many more. Chances are, some issues you yourself face in your life right now are, at least partially, that is caused by some form important stress to find a venting method. A venting method, or just vent, is a way to get rid of the stress, or at least a good portion of it, for a while, allowing you a time window in which you're way more focused, less exhausted, and a lot more likely to solve whatever problem you're facing. Sound good? Sure it does. So now, what kind of vents are there? In a venting method, we want something that takes our mind completely off our normal life for a while, without causing new stress. Something we enjoy doing that relaxes us for a moment. Physical activity is a great way to do that. Working out, playing basketball, or whatever other sport you enjoy really makes you focus on the activity itself. It takes your mind off your problems, releases hormones that relieve stress, and the better you get at your particular sport, there's a good chance you'll get a self-esteem boost as well. Another, less physically demanding way is to enjoy a hobby. You can garden, read, draw, listen to music, whatever helps you relax. It won't be quite as efficient as physical activity because you partake mostly with your mind and not also with your body, but it is still a very good venting method. For many, of course, not for all. My point is that not every venting method will be the perfect one for you. Actually, there's so many more than I can fit into this video, so go out there and find the one that suits you best. Try a few on for size and see how they feel. Now, while venting when being stressed seems somewhat obvious, what is not so obvious to many people is that you can't just de-stress every day and be done with it. Because venting fights the symptoms, which is fantastic for a while, but not the cause. So it is the first step, but not the solution. And the tricky part is to use the time window after distressing, after venting, to focus on what exactly it is that causes your problems. In my last video, which you can watch by clicking the top right corner of the screen right now, I talk about the mountain mentality. Stress works against you and increases the chance of resorting to the mountain mentality. So, in order to solve your problems, you have to find a suitable venting method, use the stress downtime to do the things I talked about in my last video, and then you have a good chance of finding solutions. But beware, your venting method shouldn't be one that causes more stress. If you like to vent by meeting friends, for example, but doing so is expensive, or they always want to go somewhere you really don't want to go, then that can cause more stress than relaxation and maybe shouldn't be your primary source of stress relief. Or if you like to work out a lot, but doing so too often leads to not having time to study for school, dropping your grades in the process and causing you fear of failing the class, that's not ideal either. Take your time and find a venting method that you want to use and can use safely. Even if you don't always feel 100% of your stress going away, do it again and again and again, and in good time, you will see results. Using a good venting method will not solve your problems instantly, but it gives you a fighting chance, a bit of breathing room, a chance to see the problem for what it actually is and not something 10 times bigger. No, all you need to do is take that chance and fight back. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm the Shimmer, and if you want to see more videos like this one, hit subscribe and maybe leave me a like. If you have any suggestions, comments, or constructive criticism, don't shy away from leaving a comment down below. All this helps me out immensely, and I thank you so much for it. If you want to support me further, I have links for my Patreon and Ko-Fi pages in the video description. Till next time, take care.